Hello friends, welcome to the video number 24 for the Visual Basic for Applications in Excel series. And well, in this video we're gonna be talking about the do until loop. The last video, and actually I still have the code here, we talked about the do while. And well, for those who didn't saw the last video, we said just that in the do while, again, well, basically we're gonna be executing what is inside of the loop while this condition evaluates to true. So in this case, for example, I have this counter equals to 1. So while that counter variable is less or equal than 10, then I want to execute these lines of code. Of course, we have to increment our counter variable, otherwise we're going to be having an infinite loop, which is usually is not good at all. And well, again, we said we have two different ways to express this. So in this way, do while something is true, then if this evaluates true, I'm gonna get inside of it. If this evaluates to false from the beginning, then we are never gonna get inside of this loop and evaluate or execute these lines of code. But here, if we do and then this, and then finally loop while, and we have this expression, then this is going to be executed at least once, always. And again, we're going to be looping while this condition evaluates to true. So let's just change this while for until, and let's do the same right here. So there we go, pretty simple, right? So now we're gonna do until counter is less or equal to 10. Let's see how this goes. If we run this, we get 0. Okay. Well, why is that? Because right now counter is 1. So counter is less or equals than 10. Well, yes, it is. Counter 1 less equal than 10. Yes, it is. So this is true. So this is I mean, we're never going to get inside of the loop. Making sense? I hope. So that's why we get 0. I mean, sum is 0 right here. So what do we need to do to actually get inside of this of the loop? Well, again, remember we said that on the while loop, this needs to evaluate to true, but on the until, this needs to evaluate to false. So basically, the only thing we need to do is invert this comparison that we are doing here between my variable and this value. So instead of checking if counter is less or equals than 10, we want to do until this counter, this variable, is greater than 10. So basically, when counter reaches 11, then we are going to stop this loop, right? So we're going to start at 1. We're going to be incrementing that counter, 2, 3, 4, so on. When we reach 11, then we're going to stop doing this. Okay, so let's run it. And we get the same result, 55. And here, well, we gotta do the same thing. Just instead of less equal, we gotta we gotta use greater than. So loop until counter is greater than 10, and we get that 55. All right, let's see if we use here 11. Let's see what happens. 0, 11. Again, this gets executed once, because we have this do this, and then we check the condition, and well, we get counter is greater than 10. Yes, it is. So we reach our until condition, and we get straight to the message box. All right, so that's basically, again, the difference between the do while and the do until. The do while, this needs to evaluate to true to make whatever is inside of the loop, and in the do until, this needs to evaluate to false to get inside of the loop. So when we reach this condition and it evaluates to true, then we actually exit the loop. Here we first check the condition. If this is false, right? This part is false. We get inside of the loop. Here, we are gonna execute these lines of code no matter what, and then we're gonna check if we're gonna continue looping or we're just going to get straight, continuing with the rest of the program or the code. Okay. So well, I hope this makes sense, and now, well, you know how to use the four different ways of looping with the do while, the do until, using the while and the until before the loop and after the code that I want to get executed. And well, I hope that you have now more ability to make your programs. And well, I guess that's it for this video. I'm starting to ramble on. So, well, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share and like the video. And well, the next video, let's see, it's gonna be about how to interrupt in the execution of a cycle. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. So please stay tuned. And well, thanks all of you for watching, for your time, and I hope to see you on video number 25.